is like I don't need my finger and everything right now. It's work like that. Today I don't like I'm going to bring more like that. Come up with like a strategy to prevent like phenol from that bringing out like things like not that and the so definitely I'm trying to strategy to more like they feel to through sunset to like calm down that army of the mob to be around the light and the interior planning certainly not the like and the interior not the telling something that will be to stop the norm like they have to succeed to that is somehow manipulate and get Santa to lie to like Robin cases that like for that like Sunshine saw that idea safely and getting out of that landing. That would be like the first strategy and like second strategy number the career telling proceed my feet to like for them to like actually give back Sansa to like to Rob and get it. And like the third strategy number different carry on to the telling so to then like definitely job feeling definitely has to like afford their like project to like Rob and get it from like bring it out in that definitely another thing. So like these three strategies that not even a single one of these three strategies to like avoid to be along the lines of a different career telling the persuasive succeed like it's not that good. And like for example different most likely revealing to like Joffrey and I'm talking the moment of really hearing it that at that point the console different that Joffrey sitting up to lead and Henry Liam trying for like Joffrey to be in like that and those refused to like this according to like the strike and Joffrey definitely would be definitely standing by his stand which I'm trying to be to take on like the adaptive like the like at that point I'm not trying to the uh to have to best to like make the operations and that is least like the odds of like getting landing army defeating like the army about uh it's not absolutely certain and they do even if that they do end up defeating like sort of army then still like whether about to come and basically come so that once that will become like they would be in the battle like they would be losing all of their resources to the like survive like the winter and everything to be a long time for the things but you don't have to maximum is to make your quick understand that the importance to like avoid a battle for them to like at present to like temporarily set aside the fight in front of like the army of but like eventually in like the temperature like they will be like they can come into like strategies to like still bring down like the entire like of army and get revenge to get along the lines and those things like trying to like convince Joffrey, but even at that point Joffrey about trying not to convince and not it like the last thing Joffrey will do what he did to like set the fires like stuff that and all the rest. So like that way I'm going to think for eventually once last of the army will be cross approaching and getting so close to that against landing like at that point I'm going to think from using I'm going to depend on maybe some sort of like a binocular kind of like device like I'm going to think that but at that point shows helping Joffrey like the entire fear of like this kind of black around town. So like seeing that I'm going to different things of people at that point I'm going to bring that Joffrey getting Joseph like then into later. Like that way I'm going to bring the more like the best to even begin I'm going to bring for like according to what maybe Tyrion side I'm going to bring that Tyrion bring like Cersei as well as like Joffrey and the Sansa guarded by soldiers like this them coming to like the very forefront of like second landing while towards like the incoming army of robbers like start terrible defense. So like team sometimes open like commanding with the army to like stop the charging is like not terrible. So like at that point I'm looking that Tyrion's strategy getting played out and then focusing that. And at that point I'm looking that so repeatedly trying to that get Sansa to agree to like this plan, but like I'm looking for like Sansa not still not responding until like the very moment the selection starts. Where like I'm going to think at that point like Sansa actually lying to that to her own Rob as well as like that she had seen like seen Arya safety escape is like scenario terrible. And at that point so come to bring for like Rob as well as like David shouting out to like Sansa to that basically that it's enough that basically that Sansa does not like suffer anymore at like the team planning that will then come with them is like scenario terrible. So like at that point I'm not defining that Cersei getting and all of them getting the next few shots where like I'm not defining like at that point most likely telling in a cold manner that like King Joffrey does not affect and that reflects the main of like the King's daddy and he turns to some with that cabinet and to be along the lines in a cold manner, like I'm going to bring that Sansa telling that. So that at that point, I'm going to different for lack of as well as get enraged and to be singing along the lines of basically that lack of free. According to lack of orders, lack they might be from behind might be they are integrating something to saying that to be along the lines of the different language as well as lack Rob will be feeling ambiguous and getting embraced and like at that point to from the point of exactly what like something to like give the view to like Joffrey to make the apology. So like at that point it's when I'm different for like Joffrey making that apology to like Rob and just like having his like this scenario that I'm different. And for like bring down and that like this scenario that I'm different. So like at that point I'm different definitely even though in an extended portrait and equation and like still I'm different that Rob like giving the order to his like army to head back to like where the fellow like it's not that and so like leave my opinion is like that final moment like the collaboration and confidence for like Sansa to have changed her mind about the thing to be most likely solely due to that Sansa wanting herself to that avenge adapt and bring down the office the team to the nation. So like from Sansa's perspective, Sansa would be totally exactly leave Sansa leave doesn't like about like Arya and basically Sansa besides to that go along with Black Rock that basically at that point like the that is the be getting ensured that basically at that point definitely Black Joffrey would be getting brought down by either Rob or like any one of that the random bit of an army to be along the lines like Sansa would be feeling. And that at that point I'm looking for like Joffrey as well as Joffrey to the naive man up to think along the lines that like basically Sansa has changed while Tyrion and the different things to be feeling extremely in the future of like Sansa acting such a man of definitely Tyrion which so definitely I'm looking that way Sansa in the end putting them in like the case of like Sansa definitely getting to the events on like Joffrey and having it head up and that definitely brings up Joffrey. We're going to remember which thing for that after that Joffrey, what might be like Joffrey's for to that rock and carry and for different for that they were believing that Joffrey will be sitting out to extremely frustrated and like feeling out of like briefly. He has the great pride as like this great pride as like a king in front of the black people that basically all that has been destroyed. So tell them the line that you're maybe getting out to the program, you're taking out all that frustration on carry on for like carry on being the one to some of the text, right? This might be the killing scenario and case that might be damaged. So that way that Joffrey must be taking out the frustration on carry on in a stealthy manner, exactly by first targeting Shay and Shay without me. At all, the Joffrey that's apology that the loss of Shay happening. That this scenario that I'm looking also the make my particular infection right now that it might have been surface most likely surface shit to have that surgery on that being used for like the past for an incident that leads by the injury. No, it's like the I'm still getting my no understand that like finds what goes in that like the dark box thrown down by definitely steadily hiding within like the grip and like the might be like that to the especially when like even back then when he was thrown down by attack he might have been under like the remote control of like the already under like the remote control of like the white percent the white person might be able to like turn on and off that remote control like switch from a distance might be that that's the that we might be very impressive that we have the suffering and person like he might be hiding in like the kind of at like mental and he might have most likely for the as well as like the carrier dog as well and might have taken control of them as well might have been attacked with what might have happened separately with the religion and like why they might be able to like even from like a remote systems might be able to like differentiate among like individuals like among from a group of individuals like differentiate like who do it holding power uh might be like a case definitely not friends so like like control of brand might be of like a high priority for like the white box to have that way with like brand having like the dot question like take orders like favoring like the plan steadily favoring like the plan of the white box might be like the plan one of the multiple plans of the white box especially might be real. So that we I'm only looking for that without much delay or like I'm only looking for like the dot help of random that you bring going missing from the box like all of 76 not that I'm looking and that we are not seems to be like the link to be getting taken control by like remote control by like the white box so like not that I'm looking. Okay, so that's the treatment of the end of the right now is for like your right to that one secretary and for them to that head off to like the shadow dance of Sasha and hide the fucking dragon grow up big enough to be able to like pattern. And only at that point for them to that make the return to land the landing and to form the kind of the like this structure. Today, around the lines of like the plan of like Dora right now without the spirit everyone telling them of plan like expecting to that effect is not inside of everything. And the am bringing that maybe Dora expecting a lot the shadow dance of that like to be a desert kind of like location not there to hide, but like I'm going to bring maybe for like once they will make it to even close to like the shadow dance like and have to be it to be full of dragons there like not inside of everything. Yes, so that's the my particular impression right now. That I think that the series of gaming from the umbrella different maybe the targets might be switched growing might be like that to the certainly not reality. So as they will be learning a song to like the shadow dance first, I say like I'm talking that then was three targets like to make static with the bigger and it is that way I'm just not being that with them in their cage anymore. And that way I'm talking along their journey like when they will be making it to like the shadow dance, if I say I'm talking among like the current people that then have like and like one by one like individuals going with it after he might with like the starting to work with an operation right with like in not that and that's something different to me that was like the one of left after real like so it's like that need the kitchen right now that lacks the white work of maybe my thinking custom as like supply up to their army might be detected the case that they don't have it. So that also some of the trust that you might be giving to that the white workers to increase that door of strength of the white workers in return for like sparing trust and with that sort of life might be that that will be the need way to be there. So it's like actually not in the reimbursement right now that like impossible to decide the man's rate of might have himself like might have declared like the night was and like from the work on sort accordingly while getting my job got caused by one of the white purpose and my job then might have been just getting controlled by like the white person might be like the access of the game. So like also while looking at together might be or according to not the sound position but like might be according to like the restrictions of like white purpose which they might get going through the control of man the movie that might be seen as like the main control guy by like the white purpose might have been what might happen or like come to the thing that man's when serving as like a night watch itself, one of the like night watch written against like the white link might have gotten from by like the white workers and gotten controlled by like the white workers might have been what might have happened and like the white workers might have been what might have been through like the control of the white workers and like man might have ended up breaking the walls and basically heading off to like the farm now. Might have been what might have happened to like the other public that and the result of Yes, so like let's see, I'm just familiar in terms of right now that like Melisandre might be stand to white man and Melisandre recently might have been crazy might have been accurate of what might have happened about with like the Davos and like the old man you know might be aware of might be like that should be the case definitely with them. So like the Liam is something that in like the past land is and might have second that seen it as practical and cunning advisors to that standard, which might have played the huge role in that sense as you mentioned that then career might see that the activity objective is the name of the payment to that standard. And for instance, that person might be flying to that the total one might be the total tax of that and Melisandre having one they might see that the take that one fit that and on the process. The PM for the thing and the blame is putting that way that Melisandre and Friday of like the letter of number dependently everyone that straight away assuming that they believe that stands as like separate final last resort of like a strategy to that field like the form that we are going to have to then no one believes like the creation like the about like the aliens or like the not that I'm going to show as I'm producing for like Melisandre and present so most likely how can be seen what like the old man attempted like might be like after the situation that been on brand that mean like Melisandre figuring that to that standard and along the lines of the flash the old man attempted to like bring down stands to the along the lines of the Melisandre selling stands and at that point when like stands straight away bringing down like the old man is like he's not in that episode. So like that way on those things they're going to bring like the timing might still going to example to bring like timing being exact like I'm going to bring by the time the for army will be getting close to like the things landing to different at that point for like I'm getting the mention at that point for like so Tyrion slightly that Tyrion returning the fee which I'm probably putting pretty most likely for like for them to like use like Sansa as well as to have that Sansa light about like having seen idea escape to somehow get Sansa to like say that like as well as for like Joffrey to say and according to like the Rock and his army for what he did to like adapt. So like to all these things like I'm definitely putting Joffrey that things are there refusing to do it in like now even until the Canadian like the of Children. At that point, I'm going to bring like Joffrey and everything that maybe at that point, finding out about like what might be a scenario where like I'm sort of think that Stannis and his army as well by that point like during that time to be very close to like getting landing from the other direction as well. Might be like that this creates the minimum brain. So like at that point, I'm going to bring maybe it was to be a lot of the Australian like completely coming up with like strategy to that cause together to get surrounding the teams that is like now it's kind of and so like I'm focusing on like open like army would be giving like would be trying to like break open the gates and try to like getting standing like by the time they will be won't be able to like open the gates like for that I'm looking for like Stannis and army like to that extent the things that's now kind of me. So like at that point once again like Melisandre like give the honor to like Stannis to like suddenly to not allow for army to like see football so that you have to bring down counts of me to be down the estimate then bring telling standards like this not that of the brand and finally once again following the standard like this scenario and but like this army into that of the scenario that number that way like the bad business stands army and both army happening well like I'm and while in that battle like both army literally getting weak and at that point I'm preparing that for like the army of against landing opening up the gates and like taking advantage of like the weak and of the army of the stands army to that bring them down and defeat them and capture like the defeated army from like remaining army members from both sides of the Islamic that I'm looking at. I'm looking at that point for like King Joffrey to like most likely give the order to like bring down even Stanley as well as like Bob as well as like Stannis as well as like maybe even Melisandre. Uh, at the same time, it's like it's not incredible. So like I'm going in front of like Sansa okay, what is happening and like Sansa getting that absolute next so like that the scenario and all of that like happening with the demand of like the scenario that into the door.